I recorded these videos with my dad in December 2024, driving around Culburra. Dad sadly passed away at the end of May 2025, but there's some great memories and great history about the area on them, and I hope you enjoy them. Thanks. So we're just at the edge of Lake Wollumboola at Culburra.
Yeah.
And so tell us a bit about what you did on Lake Wollumboola.
Well,
So you were down here because you had these little weekenders and that.
Yep.
And so what, the early 1960s?
Yep. Yep.
You'd come down here.
Launch our boat, which would belong to Namco.
Yeah.
Peter Dish's father was the managing director of Namco.
Yeah.
A company in Sydney making with pots and pans, and anyway, we had the boat,
Which was one of the very first, if not the first, aluminium boat in Australia.
It was, yes, and basically we launched the boat and here, and we'd use it for water skiing, and we'd spend a whole day water skiing here.
Yeah.
Out on the lake. We'd have umbrellas. The girls would have umbrellas to put up, and they'd bring lunch and all those sort of things.
Yeah. So then at that stage you would have been staying over in Brighton Parade or in Silvermere?
No, Brighton Parade.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was originally, and yeah, there was.
And then what else did you do in the lake?
Did fishing. We used to get great bream in the lake, more than flathead, but we get a few flathead.
Yeah.
But mainly bream. Black bream, silver, whatever.
Yellowfin bream.
Yeah.
And the prawning?
The prawning was just sensational. There was basically we'd have a night, we'd walk down from the house, and we'd have scoop nets, which we never ever scooped much with it. We just pulled a scoop net behind us, and probably if we walked 15 metres along the foreshores of the lake, we'd have the net full of prawns.
Wow.
There were just so many, and we'd go back home, cook the prawns, and so it might be 12 o'clock by the time we got to bed, or because we had to cook the prawns that night.
Yeah.
And we'd have prawns the next day, or and if we didn't eat all the prawns, we'd probably toss them away, and
because you had so many,
and we had so many, and then because we couldn't fit them all in the little fridge we had, so we'd toss those away. And nothing wrong with them at all, except we had that many of them, and we couldn't eat them all.
Yeah.
And
you couldn't keep them cold to take them home to Sydney.
Exactly. So we'd toss those away, and then we'd go out the next night
and get some more.
Get some more. And that was the way we had fresh prawns
every day. Yeah.
And
would have gone down well after a day's water skiing or.
Oh yeah.
Socialising,
and as I say, this was a great place to water ski, and across the other side of the lake there, you can get in. There's a road over there that comes in near that headland there, over there, and that's where the bream and things were more.
Right. So this first headland just over here.
Yeah, no, the next one.
That one further down.
There.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was sensational.
Would have been just a bush track in there to drive. Did you drive in there?
Yeah, no, yeah. There's a place where you can drive in, but it's wasn't too good. But it was good enough to get in.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of the cars we had, which weren't all that good, and you're sort of driving around through bush tracks.
So what were you driving?
My Austin A40 for me, but Peter Disher, he had father had a bit more money than, and so he had one of the first Holdens.
Yeah.
But now looking out, and last time I came here years ago, this a little silted up, this area, and it's quite shallow.
Yeah.
You know, there's not much at all. And
it was like there's an exposed sandbank out there in I can see, and there's some markers indicating shallow water out there.
Well, if you go down the other area further down where you get out and look in, what's going on, you can see that there's just sand,
right?
You know, and it smells.
I don't know, from the weed.
Yeah, from the weed there.
Yeah, from the decaying weed.
And where we never had that, it was clean, and it was beautiful.
Very good, amazing.